Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, so in this video, I would like to explain the code of menu Zakat from our application, which is Bittaqwa app. And let me introduce myself first. My name is Prinjasa Fakira Ramadhani, and I'm from 9th grade. Okay, let's just begin to the code. Okay, first of all, I would like to explain the code of the XML first. And after I explain the code of the XML, I would like to explain the code of the class. Okay, so the first code on the XML is the scroll view. We use scroll view, so we could scroll the layout of this one because not every layout is same in every device. So if one of the device could not take all of this, we could still scroll it, and yeah. So it's just for some securing because we don't know what the device in the device will look like, right? Okay, then this tree is default, and the width of the scroll view is match parent, the height is also match parent. And the context is for where do we want to take this layout, because I want to put it on the class, which is this one, class menu.zakat.menu zakat activity. So the class of the menu zakat will have a layout like this. Then I gave a constraint layout inside of the scroll view, which is the width is match parent and the height is for content. And inside of the constraint layout, I gave another component which is toolbar, which is this one. And I gave the ID is toolbar underscore menu underscore zakat. Toolbar have a function which so we could name this component and we could also call this component in another class. And the width of the toolbar is match parent, the height is for content, and the background of the toolbar is color primary or orange. And the constraint is end to end of parent, start to start of parent, top to top of parent. So the parent is over here. This is the parent, this is parent, this is parent. And if the end is taken to the parent, so it's over here. And if the start is taken to the parent, so the toolbar is also taken to the parent. And if the toolbar is taken to the top parent, then the toolbar is sticking to the top. So yeah, it will be like this, the position. And I gave a navigation icon, which was this one, the baseline arrow back. And I gave the title, which is Zakat over here. And the toolbar appearance is the style of the toolbar, which we already put on the XML. And I gave the text color, which is white. The color of the title, I mean. Then I close this code component. And I gave another component, which is image view. And I gave the ID, IV underscore dashboard, which is this one. And I gave the width is match parent, the height is for content. And the source or the image that we take is this one, background header zakat. Look, this one. Yeah, same right. Then we gave the constraint is end to end of parent, start to start of parent, and top to bottom of toolbar underscore menu zakat. And because yeah, and the right is taken to parent, left is taken to the parent, and this top of this image view is taken to the bottom of toolbar menu zakat. So this image view is taken to the bottom of the toolbar. Okay, next, after we add an image view, I gave another component which is constraint layout, and we gave the ID is container underscore zakat. The width is match parent and the height is for content. And we gave a margin also. Margin is space outside of the component, 24 dp, and the background is this one, background rounded zakat, which we already put on the drawable over here. Then we also put a padding, which is space inside of the component, 24 dp. And the constraint is end to end of parent, start to start of parent, top to bottom of IP dashboard. Okay, then inside of this constraint layout code, I gave a component which is text view. I gave the ID is TV underscore amount harta, and the width is for content, the height is for content, and the font family or the font type that I use is Poppins medium, and inside of the text is total harta, which is this one, and the color of the text is primary or orange, and the size is 16 sp, and the constraint is start to start of container and top to top of container. So start is left, so the left of this text view is sticking to the container, and the top of this text view is also sticking to the container. Then we add another component, which is the currency edit text, and we take this code is from a Gradle, so it was like a plugin, and we need to sync it. Yeah, and we gave the name is edit text underscore amount zakat. This edit text is kind of the same like text box if we use Codular, but if it's Android Studio, it's called as a currency edit text. And the width is the width is match parent, and the height is 40 dp. And the background of the edit text is background rounded edit text, and the IME option is action done. The input type is number decimal, so the number that we could input is only decimal, which is like 100,000, yeah, something decimal, so it needs to be decimal. And the currency symbol is rupiah, and the constraint is end-to-end of parent, start to start of parent, top to bottom of TV underscore Mount Harta. And the local tag is Indonesia or ID. And the currency symbol accent is true. Then I close the code and I add another code, which is button for this one, compact button. And we give the ID, which is button underscore zakat. And the width is match parent, the height is web content. And we gave a margin top, which is space outside, and the top of this component is 24 dp, and the background is this one, background underscore rounded underscore button, and the font is Poppins medium, inside of the text is OK, and the color is white. Then the constraint is end to end of parent, start to start of parent, and top to bottom of edit text menu zakat. Then we close the code, and there's also the closing code of the constraint layout over here. Then I gave another constraint layout, which is container underscore total zakat is the ID, and the width is 0 dp, and the height is 125 dp. And we gave also a margin, which is space outside. At the left is 24 dp, at the top is 32 dp, and the end is 12 dp. And we gave the background is background rounded underscore zakat underscore total. So this was the constraint layout for the total harta one. Then the padding inside is 16 dp, padding horizontal is 24 dp, and padding vertical is 16 dp. So yeah, then the constraint is start to start of parent, top to bottom of container zakat. Okay, and still inside of this constraint layout, I gave a text view, this one, and we gave the name is text view underscore total harta, the width is web content, the height is web content, and the font family is Poppin Semibold. And inside of the text is total harta over here, and the alignment is center, so this text is in the center of the constraint layout. Then the color is white, and the constraint is bottom to top of TV harta amount, end to end of parent, start to start of parent, and top to top of parent. And we gave another text view, which is text view harta amount, the width is web content, the height is web content, and we gave the margin top, which is 16 dp. And we gave a font, which is Poppins medium, and instead of the text is 0, and the color of the text is white. The constraint is bottom to bottom of parent, end to end of parent, start to start of parent. And the same thing with this constraint layout one. but we just need to change the title and inside of the text like that, and just change the color of the container. Yeah. Then if it's already to the end of the XML, there will be the closing of content layout, and there will be also a closing of content layout, and there's also a closing for scroll view. That was the first code. Okay. Next, we want to go to the class. Okay, so after we are done explaining the XML, and now I would like to explaining the code of the class. Okay, inside of the class there's is this code is for setting the binding, because in this project we use binding, so we need to setting the binding first. Okay, then the set support action bar is for supporting the toolbar, because we use the toolbar and we need to support the toolbar which using this code. And this code is for making a function inside of the class, which is this one. And yeah, then inside of this class is have this one. So this is for supporting the new API. So I use Superslin new API. And yeah, this is the function that we already make over here. And yeah, this is the init view. And this code is working when the button of the Zakat button is clicked. So yeah, and how the code works is if the button Zakat is clicked, then we make a variable for making the data that we insert to the edit text become a rupiah over here. So we make a format amount, and we make the get number instance local, which the language is Indonesia and the country is Indonesia. And we format with the amount zakat and get the numeric value. So the edit text amount zakat will get the numeric value. Then this code is for showing that the format data is become already converted to rupiah and to the text view total zakat. So total text view harta amount dot text is because this is text view, so we use dot text and uh, its format amount. So RP rupiah, and we call this variable, which is this one. The data that we enter is rupiah. Then this code is have a function if the number that we input on the edit text is more than 85 million or 85 gram of gold, then over here, if the amount zakat that we put is more than 85 million, then it will deciding how much money that we need to give it or charity it. So because in Islam we need to give 2.5 of our money. So the code is 2.5 per 100. So 85 million divided by 2.5. And for making that, we need to make a variable. And I add also another variable for making the number that will be shown, which is this one. The format zakat, get number instance, and also this one for making it language Indonesia and the country Indonesia, and we format with zakat. Then this code is for showing that the code is for is rupiah. Then because we use if, then we also use else, and this else is have a function when our money is not reaching the nisab or haven't reached 85 million or 85 gram of gold, then it will make a toast or a notification inside of the application, And inside of the notification is this one. Total harta masih belum mencapai nisab. 85 gram emas atau 85 juta. And because the tools is have a length long, so we use length long, not length short. And we show it the notification, and because of it haven't reached the nisab, so the tax due amount zakat is zero, is still zero. But this code will only work if our money haven't reached 85 million. But if our money already reached 85 million, then the code that will work is this one. Okay. Then below that, there's a code for the toolbar so that we could, if we click the back button, we could go back to the home. Okay, I think that's all for me. Thank you all for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.